Yeah, we're driving. Yeah, we're driving. Yes, I have worn this sweater every day for the past 2 weeks. Do I have another sweater? Yes. Am I gonna wear it? No. One thing that I have discovered as I live here, I don't have a car in LA yet. It's just resting in Oklahoma because it costs like fucking $1,000 to ship, which is so upsetting. And it's just taking a really long time to get it to me. But once I get my car, it's over for these hoes. Because, oh, they have a stop sign. Don't honk at me, bitch. I didn't know this was a 4-way stop sign. Anyway, I have to use Amy's car whenever I drive. So I don't drive very often just because I don't want to like be a burden and be like, Amy, can I use your car, please? But the times I have driven in LA, let me tell ya, it's a different experience than driving in Oklahoma. Oklahoma's like, oh, this is so peaceful. Blinker, I'm gonna get over in the other lane. Do you guys mind? Oh, thanks, I'm just gonna scooch over right here. Very much that energy. And in LA, it's like, so that's something that I've been getting used to. However, well, no, Oklahoma's really pretty too. I was gonna say at least LA is like really pretty, but honestly, like a lot of LA is like really ugly. It's always just like in the foreground that everything's ugly, but then everything like in the distance is always so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like there's always some kind of a hill or mountain or like, you know, mansion on the side of a cliff. Like for example, I can see the Hollywood sign right in front of me, which is dope as hell. But yeah, I'm having to adjust my driving to fit LA because bitches are crazy. I don't know, I think it's probably just because there's so many freaking people in this city. Like the percentage of people who can't drive is just through the roof. Or take for example the woman waving a tax sign in the middle of the street, just walking in the middle of the street. You never know when someone is gonna slam on their brakes in front of you for absolutely no reason. Green light, no, I'm gonna brake. Or you never know when someone's gonna cut in front of you in traffic. And also, there's this, who's honking at me? Did you hear that? For what? I had a green turn signal and I turned. There's this phenomenon, talk about turning. There's a phenomenon in LA where, you know how when there's like a solid green light, welcome to Levi's driving school, you have to yield on the left turn, you know what I mean? So you gotta wait for the people to pass before you can turn. Well, in LA, 6 cars will keep turning basically after the light is red. And I got honked at for, someone just walked across the street. I got honked at because I stopped at a red light instead of turning left because it had like just turned red when I pulled up. And I stopped because that's the law. Chapter 2 of Levi's driving school. And I got honked at. They were like, brr, 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 brr. And I looked behind me and the guy was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And I was like...
A quick word from our lovely, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, handsome, kind, generous, legendary sponsor.
I need a microphone.
Microphone?
Is this thing on? Thanks Surfshark for sponsoring this video. What is Surfshark, you might ask? Surfshark is like the tool you can use to fight the FBI agent that's inside your phone and computer, who's watching your every move. Surfshark encrypts and protects your data, location, and private information. You can say that again. Surfshark is a VPN that protects your data, location, and private information. You can say that again. I'm just kidding. You can also use Surfshark to change your location to anywhere in the world and watch the content from those places. Hello? Oh. Not that. So if you've ever been like, I want to watch all those K-dramas, but I live in Texas. Well, you can change your location to Korea and watch it. Lastly, but not leastly, if you use the link in my description, you get, this is honestly kind of crazy, you get 83% off of Surfshark. You also get 3 free months, which is like really cool. If you ever wanted to try a VPN, this is the one. This is the deal, and this is the one for you. So give it a try. You'll like it. I use it. Thank you, Surfshark. You know I love you. one of my favorite hobbies is just like driving around, especially in a new city. I want to be able to just like drive around aimlessly for hours and, you know, like get the lay of the land. Because in Seoul, there was like a sick ass public transportation system, so I could take the subway for like less than $1 and go anywhere across the city very quickly and safely. So that's how I explored when I lived in Seoul. And then Italy was like small, so I would just like ride my bike around. I'm counting me moving to LA like when I got back from Korea, because I technically moved here in August, but then I only stayed for like 3 weeks before I went to Korea for a quarter of a year. So I'm counting it from when I got back, which was like mid-December. So I've been here like 2 months now. I feel settled into the space. Like I feel like I live in my apartment. Like my apartment feels like my apartment, you know what I mean? Like I'm settled into my apartment, but I have no connection to Los Angeles yet because just like so many factors. One being I can't do anything. Two being I don't have my car to just like go. I'm not like free. I know how to get to like 3 places in LA right now without a map. Target from my house. I know how to get to Target because I go grocery shopping. The comic book store because that's like the only other establishment that I go to. And then the Silver Lake Reservoir because me and my friend Courtney will like go on walks. So those are the only 3 places I know how to get to. And I know how to get to the taco truck near my house, but I just walk there because it's like less than a mile away. Other than that, if I did not have a GPS in LA, you would not catch me leaving my house because how are you supposed to? I can't wait until I can confidently drive around this city. It's gonna be really fun. I want a vaccine so bad. There's a bunch of vaccine stations in Los Angeles now. They're, you know, vaccinating the elderly and healthcare workers. You know, they like take the vaccines out of the freezer, right? But at the end of the day, if they haven't used the vaccine, they have to throw them away because, I don't know, that's just like how the vaccine works. So people have been lining up outside the vaccine stations because at the end of the day, if they have any extras, they would obviously rather give them to anyone versus, you know, throw them out, obviously. So they will like pull people in. So I know a few people who've gotten vaccinated already. And yesterday, me and Amy went to one of the stations. We got there at 2 or 2:30 and there was already a line. We were like number 30 in the line. They closed around like 5, so we got there pretty early. It was a crazy experience. First of all, it was kind of fun. I was like really nervous and I packed a backpack with so much stuff. I brought like my laptop, I bought an extra charger for my phone, and I brought 2 comic books and like a real book. And I was like so nervous to spend 3 hours waiting on the sidewalk because I've never waited in line for like a concert or anything, and lines are like one of the banes of my existence. I don't know why, I just like hate waiting. But it ended up being actually really fun. We like talked to the lady that was behind us in line. It was really fun and we were like vibing and it was cute. One of the volunteers there was crazy. She was literally insane. Like she was so angry that we were waiting for the vaccine. She literally was like so mad. I tried to record it, but I didn't get the part where she said this, but she literally yelled at us, "Even if we have extras, we are not gonna vaccinate you. Go home." And we were all like, huh? You would rather throw them out than vaccinate us? And she kept saying like, "You guys are not over 65 or healthcare workers." And we were like, yeah, that's why we're like waiting until the very end. Obviously, we don't want to take the vaccine from people who like have appointments. That's the whole thing. And also, a bunch of these places that are doing vaccinations have told people, we're so sorry, we don't have any extras today. Try again tomorrow because we're giving out the extras. And she was like so weirdly angry. It was the craziest thing. We were all so confused, like why she was so mad at us for wanting to get vaccinated. I don't know, it was crazy. So that's how I spent yesterday. Oh, am I downtown? Where am I? I don't know where I am. Guys, this is so cursed. And don't a ramen place? Should I eat ramen? Whoa. Oh, I know where we are. Not me thinking that there was another person with me. I am alone. I can't wait until we can sit in a freaking restaurant again. I want to get vaccinated. I want to get vaccinated so bad. Do you think those TikTokers are vaccinated? The people at the vaccine clinic are like, "Do you have an appointment?" And they're like, "No, but we do have a little bit of this." Oh my God, I did not just take my hands off the wheel to do the renegade. I hate it here. She has a bottle of wine? That's fun. I should get a bottle of wine. I'm got a couple beers at home. Maybe that'll suffice. Remember how in my last video, I was talking about how I caved in and I ordered groceries from Amazon? Well, let me tell you, I usually buy groceries like once a month if I can help it. Well, I spent like a lot of money ordering my groceries because I was like, let me just stock up so I don't have to, you know, get food anymore. I'm talking like more than I usually spend in a month. I think like $180 for groceries. And I'm already like out of food. Like I have like little stuff, but I was like, did I even buy anything? What is this? Like, how did that even freaking happen? I'm so mad. It lasted like 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm sure if I really try, I can like scrap together some meals. But if I'm spending $200 on groceries, I want to feel like I have a bountiful freaking selection every day. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna get lost. I have something to tell you. It's gonna be really funny, and don't worry when I tell you this. I'm not taking myself too seriously, okay? This is for fun. Got it? This is a one-way? It's not. Woo! Freaking Bessie and a Tessie almost hit me. Beep, beep. Okay, so there's my disclaimer, but me and my friend Sarah Baska, if you're familiar with her YouTube channel, she's really funny. We randomly decided to make a song, and she just sent me the rough draft of what we made. It's so funny. It's really funny. It's giving me very Chainsmokers meets Kesha meets the Cataracts. It's just really funny. I don't know if we're gonna like put it out, but I've sent it to a few of my friends and they're all like, wait, why does this kind of hit?
White claw in a wine glass, where you at? Nice lips, cute face, and a fat ass. I'm talking about myself, what about that? You can come over here and enjoy that.
Do not cross in the middle of the street with your little dog. What if I freaking bumped you? Oh my god, child running. I'm feeling very overstimulated. Wait, I'm confused. Let me navigate. The cars on the other side of the street are a little too close for comfort to me. Beep, beep. That my Bessie and a Tessie. Can you please scoot over? They are trying to hold my hand. Beep, beep. That my Bessie in a Ford Focus? Yes, it sure is. Yeah, that's my best friend in a Tesla. Beep, beep. Is that my best friend in a Tesla? Beep, beep. Is that my best friend in a Tesla? You know what? Unpopular opinion. I don't think Teslas are that cool. And I personally, I'm about to put you guys on. I'm calling this right now. I've been following them for years. There is a new electric vehicle that is about to start shipping, and I guarantee it will get more clout than Tesla eventually. It's gonna be the new Range Rover of electric vehicles, and it's called Rivian. They have a truck version and an SUV version, and I think the SUV version is gonna be like the it car. I'm calling it. It is my dream car. It's so fucking expensive. It's like $70,000. So the interior is so beautiful. Like, I think Teslas are like fine, but the interior is like kind of lame, honestly. They just look like nothing's inside. Like, I don't want to look like I'm in a spaceship. I want to look like I'm in a dope ass car. If I'm spending Tesla money, I better feel like luxurious. You know what I mean? I might get a Rivian and start walking different. They're so cool. They're so freaking cool though. Beep, beep. That my Bessie and a Tessie. I should read tonight. I need to fill my brain with knowledge instead of beep, beep. Is that my Bessie and a Tessie? Because so far, that's the only thing in my brain. Beep, beep. Tell me that did not sound like a real beep, beep. Dinner time. Thanks for making mine.